Hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Welcome back to Tressy Farms. Our farm is based in Ibanda district, the livestock farm, and then the poultry farm that is based in the city in Kampala. So today we are doing shopping for all the materials that we're going to need in the construction of our structures, our residential house, our the toilet, all the materials that will be needed, the iron sheets, nails, doors, jerry cans, tanks, all the things that we can find here in the city. We find that we are well versed with the areas in the city to buy from in Kampala because it's easier and a bit cheaper compared to the village, and we know there is a variety compared to the village, so we decided to buy most of all these items and would only transport them to the village once we are done. Another thing that we're doing when it comes to setting up our farms is being cost effective. We are recycling so many of our materials, the things that we are buying. If we can find something and reuse something or some of the materials, then we will reuse some of the materials. For example, these iron sheets, we got some of them are brand new, but then others are reused or factory damaged. They call them factory damaged, but honestly, when you buy them, even a small cut on the iron sheet, they'll call it factory damaged, but the rest of the iron sheet will be practically brand new. Our doors, these metallic doors and the windows, we went to these workshops, these welding workshops. When you go to these welding workshops, you'll find that they have products that that they got from clients, orders from clients, and probably these clients never returned to take their orders. So when you go to these workshops and you ask, you find that they have some of these pieces that they have around that have no one or have no claim, and you find that they are cheaper than customizing something brand new. Because this is a farm, honestly, we want something that is practical, something that works. We're not looking for something fancy, we want something that is practical. So using this method of reusing, of using factory damages, it cuts back on costs and enables you to set up a great project. Right now we're back in the village and we're in another part of our land, which is about an acre of eucalyptus trees, our forest of eucalyptus trees. And this time around, our original plan was to cut the whole forest. We thought we would need all these trees. But when we brought the experts in and they saw how big our trees are, we really have some amazing, amazing trees. They're very, very big. We decided that we will not exceed 10 trees. We have about an acre, so we really have a lot of trees. We'll only be cutting a few from the bottom part of our land because this land is very fertile and we want to propagate some other crops that will be useful for the farm and also be useful for our own consumption. But for now, we're only going to cut about 6 trees and then we shall go forward from there. One of our biggest trees gave us about 36 pieces of timber. That is very good production. And our smallest gave us about 20 pieces of timber. So out of 6, the smallest to give us 26 and the biggest to give us 36. Our trees are really big, and that is not even including the poles. As you see in the video, there is wood, the ones that we cut into pieces of wood, and then there is those trees that we cut into that remained as poles. The top part of the tree, is what remains as poles that are used mainly in building. So yeah, we're very happy with this outcome because that saves a lot. Because as I've said previously in our videos, timber and trees, wood, timber and poles. Those are one of the most expensive things when you're setting up a farm, when you're building these animal structures, when you're doing any kind of construction. So to have a forest in my village, yeah, that's a great plan. So fun fact about my village, I don't know if this is everywhere, but in my village, contractors or builders, they do not work unless you promise them meals. You have to give them breakfast and you have to give them lunch. It's literally compulsory. They will not work for you if that is not provided. Free lunch, free breakfast and lunch. So in this clip you can see one of our trees was bordering us and our neighbor's farm, so it fell in our neighbor's land. We have to work really fast. Everyone was scrambling to work fast and get that tree out of his property and mend his fence. Here it's a big deal if your tree or something falls in someone's land, you have to mend their property. This happened to us one time, but because we weren't around by then, we weren't really paying attention to our land. The persons destroyed our fence and never repaired it, but for us, we are good neighbors. We definitely have to repair this fencing.
ayina abiri mu bbiri owokubiri ayina abiri owakusatu
So today is our day 2 and our last day of cutting these trees. Today we only have about 2 trees to cut and separate into timber that we need, and we'll stop and start with this material that we have for the construction. With time we'll see if we need more. That's when we'll come back to the forest and see some of the ones that we need. But for now this is so far so good. So what we're going to do is put it out in the sun, let it dry, because all this timber, all this wood is wet. So we're going to put it out, leave it out so that it can dry. These are the poles that I was talking about. The poles at the top end of the tree that is cut. These are the poles usually used in building, houses, yeah, and making fence poles. So far this is what we're working with, and this is the end of this video today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.